Hello, welcome to this presentation. My name is Shedrach, and on this presentation, I'm going to show you how VTU SIM hosting solution in Nigeria works. This is a kind of, should I say, equations that people ask, and I'm going to walk you step by step exactly how SIM hosting solution works. Okay, remember this is Legit Cash Business TV. What we do on this channel is that we train you basically on how to make money online. We also cover cryptocurrency trading. We also cover telecom, make money online, digital marketing topics. So please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification icon so that whenever we make an update like this, you'll be notified right away. So I welcome you to this brief presentation. As I said, people always come to ask me on my DM about VTU SIM hosting solution in Nigeria, and I'm going to briefly address that in this tutorial. Now here briefly I shall be explaining to you the key elements you need to get started running your SIM hosting business in Nigeria and how to get started. So please pay key attention to these elements because this element forms the basics of what you need to understand before even thinking of going to SIM hosting technology. Now, before we proceed, what is SIM hosting? Okay, it is a process of turning your SIM card in your cell phone into a server that dispenses data or airtime VTU automatically without using a third-party solutions like API. So in my previous video on this topic, I talked about SIM hosting versus API. I think I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video, or you see it at the extreme right of this video. In that video specifically, I talk about the difference between API and SIM hosting. So I want you to check out that video because it's going to help you to understand critically about what is really API and SIM hosting, because I make a very detailed explanation on that. But what we are saying in essence in this is that SIM hosting work against what third-party solutions like API does. What is obtainable in API system is a situation whereby you have a VTU website, it will get connected to another website remotely, and when someone places order, the system goes on behalf of you and place that order in that third-party website. That's exactly how what's called API system works. But here on a SIM hosting system, it works against it in the sense that it, instead of the system going to another website to dispenses that product, it goes to your phone directly and then get the product through your phone. So it's a little bit more understandable. I'm just explaining it in a key low note for everybody to follow my tutorial, okay? Now, key building stages of SIM hosting. There are some certain things that you need to get right when you talk about having a SIM hosting technology design. This is as a result of the questions people always ask, what do I need to get started? So these are the things that you need to get started, and you must get these four things right. What is those four things? Your SIM card. This your SIM card will be on a phone. I don't know whether you're getting it. That your SIM card must be on a phone, on phone device. And this phone device must be able to install app, okay? That's why it's not good to skip videos. Okay, you must be able to install an app on that phone. So you don't skip any of my video, because if you do, I'm not, you can't predict what I'm going to add up in my presentation. So people always skip it. At the end of the day, they will come to WhatsApp and start asking questions, while I cover everything in details on my tutorials. So you need a SIM card. Inside that SIM card, there will be a phone device. That SIM card will be inside, and inside that phone, you will be able to install app on that phone. So basically, you should be aware that your phone that will host that SIM card for automated data and airtime VTU dispensings must have the ability to install an app. So basically, what you need is an Android app that's very affordable, okay, that can easily host a SIM card. So you also need a VTU server, okay? So you need a VTU server or a VTU portal. Okay, let me just put it that way. VTU what? Portal. You need a VTU portal. The reason for this is, the technology is, even though it is on your phone, but someone has to interact with the technology. And that interactions comes as a result of person going to your website to buy products. So you also need your SIM hosting server. Okay, this server is different from your VTU server. Now, the difference is very simple. Your VTU server is on its own. The SIM hosting server connects your VTU website to your SIM card and then create the interactivities in between the whole things. Remember, I'm just trying to brief you. It's not that I'm going in detailed explanation on how the technology works. You only better understand how the technology works when you must have one. Because most people always be very funny. They want to understand, and most of the time, most of these things is quite understand when you have a live project. Okay, a live project means you have a VTU website that has a SIM hosting solution inside. Okay, what I do as a developer or somebody that teaches somebody something like this, like you that is watching this video, is just to give you basic things that you need, and of course, give you the opportunity to get started. Your user interactions with the servers. Now, what we mean by user interaction with the server is this. When a user comes to your website here, which is, can see it here, the person actually have to either click on buy SME or buy airtime video, like MTN for instance. That's a purchase. Interact with your SIM hosting server one. Okay, this year SIM hosting server one, that's the first place it goes to interact. Your SIM hosting server one, then you also interact with your VTU server two, and then comes to interact with your SIM card. So these three things, three independent kind of development or infrastructures will be contacted, and the interactions have to take place before the product gets to the end consumers. Remember, all these things happens in nanoseconds, but I'm just trying to give you the detailed explanation of what really happens behind the scene when someone comes to buy airtime video or data, when a website is built using SIM hosting technology. Basically, what happens in API technology is what takes place in SIM hosting. The only difference is that you are now the custodial right of your products. So instead of trusting your products like SME, airtime, VTU to a third party, you are the owner and the custodial right of the product. So these are just the differences. They are both four key building processes what makes up the SIM hosting setup system. These four elements must be present before SIM hosting system will be perfectly done correctly. Okay. Now, product that can be hosted by SIM hosting system. What are those products that can be hosted? One is airtime. Okay. Airtime here include both MTN, Glo. Okay. Airtime include MTN, Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile. So all these four network, which is VTU, can be hosted on this solution. The next one is data. Okay, data include MTN SME, direct data on Glo, Nine Mobile, Airtel. Now, one thing I will also remind you on this is, apart from you getting your SIM card, your phone device, you must also understand the parameters needed for sharing on across all the network. But I will reserve that for those of you that are trying to, that want to order for these solutions. When you are ready, we are going to also explain to you how you can get started by way of enabling sharing allocations for data or data VTU via phone using the network provider what's it called, guidelines. So we are going to assist you on that. So don't get your head cracky about that. Okay. Now, sourcing your SIM hosting data product. Now, for you to be able to apart from learning the technology or also having the technology being deployed on a live project, you need to learn how to source the data products. For instance, even the airtime product. But let's start with the data. Now you can source for SIM hosting products using any of the below companies and solutions. One of them is Instant Mobile Nigeria. Instant Mobile is one of the best big company that deals on wholesale data. So you can use them to source it as a result of you entering into the business. Now, the next one is the third-party system. The third-party system is once we are going to expose you when you practically start this SIM hosting solution with our company. Okay, we're going to expose you to a third party that offer this data on a bulk. Then you can also consider buying it, because remember, for a SIM hosting technology to work, you must have a steady data on this your SIM card that is hosted on a SIM hosting. So that's just the practical truth about it. So we are now using this process to source those data to be in stock on your phone, so that when a user comes to our website, here's VTU website here, to buy those products, it goes dispense, it hits the phone and then do the sharing formula from the already programmed system, and then delivers the product. Now, next one is direct from network providers themselves. That will include the network provider we are talking about here is MTN, Glo, 9Mobile, Airtel. So these are all network providers, okay? So you can easily directly source it from them. Now, how to set up your SIM hosting company right now? Okay, you can visit what? instantmobile.com.ng/SIM hosting to get started. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video for you to get started. In that page, we have just three packages. The first one is 23,000. That's basic. The second one is the full package, which is 98,000. Then we have the one of advanced uh, package. That one is 180,000. If you are going for the 180,000, which is the last package right now, you are going to get, at the moment of recording this video, you're going to get MTN SME. Okay, that's a MTN SME for rate of 200. That's if you're going for the last package. You can then stock the SME product. The reason why I'm basically talking about MTN is that MTN is the hottest product in town. So other network is okay, but MTN seems to be the most top priorities for everybody. So you are going to get it at the moment of recording this video, except in the future, the price of this commodity may change or even go beyond 200, of like maybe 180 or above 200. So, but for now, you're going to get it at the rate of 200 per gig. Now, one thing I also want to offer you is multiple switch. I'm going to offer you a setup solution that has a multiple switch terminal. What we mean by multiple switch terminal is this. Multiple switch terminal is this. When you have a solutions like this setup, we'll set up a backup system. I call it a backup system that helps you to also have an API terminal in your VTU setup system, so that if there is an issue that has to do with like maybe network downtime or you run out of stock, you can switch your API to source the product via your SIM solution. I mean to say, you can switch your SIM solutions to source the product via API technology. So there's what I'm going to do for you, and that's going to be a bonus. But this bonus only comes as a result of either you go for the second or the last package. The first package does not have this facility, please. The first package of 23,000 is just for a test. So if you are comfortable that this thing is really working, you can then upgrade to other plan to enjoy all these benefits I just stated right now. You can rewind this video to understand the benefit as well. So I believe this video gives you a little explanations of how VTU SIM solution SIM hosting solution in Nigeria works. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, because I do release video almost every now and then. Okay, we sometimes we do release videos 2 times in a day, sometimes we release video 3 times in a day. So don't miss any of our episode or our tutorials or how to make money online. Like the hottest video now at the moment of recording this video is on how you can become a crypto millionaire. Check out that video on our channel and then get started with that video. We are also trying to launch the new program which is on telecom business right now. We have not yet launched it, but we'll be announcing it on the group. It can take place any moment from now at the moment of recording this video. So stick around the channel because we are doing so many things that is going to help you make money in Nigeria and even beyond. And the only way you can stick around is to subscribe to the channel, join our various WhatsApp group and also social network to get started and also get notification when we make an update like this. My name is Shedrach, as I said earlier, and I remain your host and mentor. I believe this video has helped you to understand the detailed explanation of SIM hosting solution in Nigeria. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I want to see you at the top. I don't want to see you at the bottom because I don't like being at the bottom. Thanks and God bless.